is going on at Diamond Races? Right here is a car that I've wanted to review for a very, very long time. This is a 2010 Mazda MX-5 Miata, and well, it's simply one of the best little sports cars out there. And today, I'm going to show you everything about it and take it for a spin. Now I'm going to fire up the Miata and, well, see what it does. Rev it. And when you go to throw the Miata into reverse, you realize there's no backup camera. Absolutely nothing. Yes, this car does not have a backup camera. It's 2010, so you can kind of forgive it for that one. One interesting item is that the shifter kind of looks like a old Toyota shifter, as has like the little pattern. So, and you can shift the gears. 1, 2, 3. See? Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so let's go through the interior of the Miata. So obviously we have our passenger airbag on or off. You can use the key to change that. We do have climate vents, and on the side here, yes, it actually has power mirrors, which is surprising when you have little tiny mirrors like this car does. You can hold any coins in there if you want. You have your trunk and rear lid, obviously your brake pedals and seats. These are cloth seats, and remember, this car is not the most expensive car out there, and they obviously didn't really, there's no expectation to put like leather, Napa leather, kill 1,100 cows just for one seat type of seat. No, this is just pure cloth. It feels old and classic, but that's what's also good about the Miata. Over on the steering wheel, it actually does look really modern. As you can see, you have the Mazda symbol there, and you have very interesting paddle shifters. So this is to up, this is down. Again, up, down. Obviously, you have your volume controls and other controls as well. Now we get to the gauge cluster. So the gauge cluster itself, it's not really that like super wild. It's just very simple. There's not really like much that you need to do with it. Moving over to the center control stack. So basically, we just really have the time and the radio. Obviously, there's no backup camera. And you have all your simple buttons. And remember, this is a very simple car. You have your single zone AC. You have your windows. Yeah, pretty nice. You have your e-brake as well. And if you look at this, you can slide to review some coins. Yes, you have some coins in your car. Some extra storage you can pull to release. This car actually is a convertible like the Miatas are, but I'm not really going to go through that hassle of trying to pull everything out just to like put it back, and yeah, it's not worth it. Now we get to the back of the Miata, and as you can see, you can't shove a person in here even if you want to kidnap them. It's a rather small boot, given this is a small car, so there's not really much you can do, although you do have a first aid kit, which is pretty interesting. This is the convertible top of this Miata. All right, so let's talk about the powertrain and transmission options in the Miata. So all Miatas, the NC generation, like this one is, has a 2-liter DOHC i4 producing about 167 horsepower, which isn't all that much, but remember, this is actually a really light car. I mean, look at it. It's very, very small, looks very maneuverable, and you got some pretty nice rims. And this could either be paired with a automatic or a manual. You had a 5-speed manual, 5-speed automatic, well, rather a 6-speed automatic and a 6-speed manual. This specific example is the 6-speed automatic version. Miata also has projector headlights, as you can see, very nice. Okay, so now I want to talk about the NC Miata and its significance in the Miata world. So basically, a lot of people were hating the NC Miata because, there's no Mazda Speed version, it's not as fun as the NA, and like the ND is so much better. Well, it's actually better than you think. Obviously, we do have some rusty rotors, but that is okay. And you know what? Let's take it for a spin. All right, I am driving the Miata, and the first thing that I notice is the steering is very linear. Like, the steering itself, it's not like gonna drive like any Corvette, because obviously it's not a Corvette. But the steering, it still has that feel, the sporty feel, which you can't go wrong with. And the car has a lot of low-end torque, which is actually really good, because there's a person there, hello. Because the car needs like the torque to kind of like get going and everything. So that's really what you need in like a sporty little Miata like this one. And again, this is a 2010, and unfortunately people say, oh, the NC Miata's not as good as the NC, but the NC is actually really good. Like, seriously. Your turn signal stalks work. Yes, they do. Alrighty. And yeah. Just overall, I'm loving the driving experience. I'll edit stuff out, so I can I thank you so much, Patrick. Appreciate it.
Oh, this is fun.
Okay, make sure it's all good. All right. The transmission shifts are obviously very smooth, which is what you would expect in a car like this. And the power, so this is not a turbocharged engine. This is a dual overhand cast i4 engine, just naturally aspirated, 2 liters, which is actually a pretty decent size for a car that's like the size of a Mini Cooper. So you grow to really appreciate like how the car drives, and the steering wheel, it feels amazing. I can just tell you that. Dang, oh my gosh. The ride is actually compliant, like compared to what I was expecting. I was expecting like a kind of ride. It's actually pretty chill, which you can't go wrong with at all. Alrighty, look at this. Oh no, it's still like that. Okay. And the steering, look at this. It's so responsive, and the power steering, it's magnificent. It's one of the best power steerings that I've ever felt. And I've driven a few cars at this point before, and it really has that feel that you just can't hate on. The feel is so direct, so responsive. You just love it. It's got a little natural aspirated i4, and you know, want to try it out. So. And I feel like this is the car that you can actually like daily driver a lot. Oh, it's like,
yeah,
okay.
You had it.
There we go. And it's actually really compliant. Like, look at this. This is like, the road is a little bumpy, but the suspension is still like pretty A-okay. It's a really, really fun car. Like, it's got a 2-liter i4, 160 plus horsepower, rear-wheel drive. It's the best you could ask for in a car. And yeah, it's not gonna blow your mind away with acceleration, but this is still a high 7s, mid 7s car, which is like what you want in a car. And the half throttle, yeah, it's fun. That's all I can say. This is a fun car. Woo! That's what a lot of people don't understand about like the Miata. Like, they always say, oh, it's a 4-cylinder, it's not even like a weaker V6. It's still a Miata at the end of the day. I mean, you have the heritage from the NA to the NB to the NC. Now we're currently on the ND Miata. It's been around for 11 years, which is pretty insane. Okay, I'm gonna try this with the manual mode.
Alrighty.
Okay, do I make it right here?
You're just gonna go straight.
Oh, okay. Alright, 2, 1, okay. Let's roll into it, then. Yeah. There's no better feeling than that. The Miata's so fun, and the sound that this car makes is unbelievable. It is.
Vroom, vroom.
Yes, and the 4-cylinder, it has a high revving 4-cylinder. Okay. And that's what really people appreciate about the Miata, and that's why the NC Miatas are actually going up in value. Like, obviously, this owner wouldn't sell it because he's definitely smarter than most Miata owners that would sell it.